Okay, hello people. It has felt like it's been an incredibly, unmistakably long time since I've done a Sleeping Dogs anything really. I mean, I played this game quite a while ago, so you can imagine the need to move on. However, I thought to get back to working my way into back to the game we all know and love, you know what I'm saying, with a few punches left and right and such forth. We'll just come back with a bang with a street tournament thing, well, a fight pit, whatever. Basically, I found this while I was strolling about after I'd done some random mission, and I was going about looking for lock boxes, and I just saw this thing on the icon, and I thought, well, I'm in a new town, I better go and meet the lads, eh? And beat the crap out of them. So I just popped in, thought, right, I'll talk to that guy, I wonder what he means. I'll probably get paid for this, and this is a good place to train your fighting skills, because you take on a large number of these enemies. And it's good to, you know, get used to the idea of throwing them about and beating them up, especially when you're close to death, and obviously it gives you face points as well. So I hide onto the thing, and now you're going to see me progressing my way through a number of fights. It shouldn't be too long now before we finish the Season 1 kind of bit of Sleeping Dogs, because I'm not one of those people you see who will make, I don't know, 80 or 40 videos about one game. I feel that once you've reached, 25 or something like that, take a 1 week break or something like that, and then maybe look at some new stuff, and then go back to it and finish off the thing. But don't call it Season 1, just call it Season 2, because you are going to be, after however long it takes you to do 25 videos, you're a new person by then, you're a different person. So, it shows proper commitment to get over 20 videos, and I ain't got that kind of crap. So instead, you're going to see me beating up some people, maybe learning some new fighting skills, and certainly defend myself against increasing numbers. Because you'll see how I fight in this game. With the first two, I didn't really know what I was doing. They're fast, but they're weak. But as time goes by, I get used to all these fighting styles that we're facing here. Like, for example, the guy over there, the fat guy who needs to lose a few pounds, who could have been a sumo wrestler. He's a grapple type, so if you try to grapple him, he just hits you and gets you in his own headlock, so it's pointless. This one here, this boxer, which you can tell because of his gloves, he's resistant to most attacks, so you have to either get him on a defense or grapple him. And the other guy, the skinny guy, is just a slim guy, so you can beat him easy. Now in this situation now where we're fully surrounded by about 10 or so, some of them will do like attacks at the same time as others, so you have to be careful. But the best thing you can do is get into a horde of maybe 5 or 6 of them, and then do a roundhouse kick. Especially on these weak ones, because they send a load of these weak guys, not the grapple guys, but like the ordinary ones. The ones who can't block a power kick, which is especially effective when you're on face mode or whatever. See there, it's even more effective because obviously face mode increases your strength, so you can take them out quicker. Now it's been a while since I've been on this game, so someone may have beaten me, but I get quite high kill ratios on this. Without because it's something like if you can kill a person within 5 seconds and then kill another one within 5 seconds, it adds to the chain. And these fight tournaments are the best places to rack up the kill chains. I'm pretty sure I got an achievement for getting so much of a kill chain. Oh, but I know what I like about Sleeping Dogs is, have you ever once seen a disclaimer in this game which says don't try this at home? Now I think the suggestiveness about that is bloody amazing. Because I'm just watching him in his correct styles thinking, right, when I get a mat, one of those ones that ground mats you can jump on, the blue ones, I'm trying all this stuff out. All these weird kicking techniques, where he kind of does a grapple hook with his leg, where he swings out and then pulls it back. Or if someone tries to punch you in the head, you just drop down, grab the arm with your shoulder, and elbow to the chest. A lot of these things, I think quite a few of these moves could be done quite easily. Obviously, the roundhouse kick, that kick we just did there, you know, a couple of these moves, you need to be a gymnast of some kind, you know, pretty flexible to do some of these moves he's doing. But the punch grapple things, and the grabbing their arms and breaking it and stuff like that, now that I can do. Don't need no spinny leg stuff for that. Getting out of... Okay, I probably could have gotten out of the grip with him, but I wouldn't have done what this guy does. Because to get out of his brick, he grips, what do you call it? He kind of does 2 elbows on their arms at such a speed so they go soft. Or hits the funny bone or something and then they release him. Me, I would have just, you know, ball squeeze kind of thing. I mean, there's no such thing as a dirty fighter when you're fighting to win, is what I say. The dirty fight... Well, you know, there's no point saying dirty fighter full stop. You're in a street fight, where is the honour in that? You know? And it's one man facing 20 people. Of course I should be allowed to do dirty fighting. Doesn't matter if this guy's got like 18 abs, you know, and proper strong and can beat up 20 people easily. It's still a really over the top match to play, and I'm wondering how they split the profits, these gangs, when they come together. How do they even get out of this? Because I've been knocking arms out of joints, I've been breaking legs, been smashing people's heads into things. I mean, ever since I came to this Hong Kong playing this character, I reckon the hospitals, the local doctors, been making an absolute killing, literally, off these people. Or the morgue.
Seriously, that's the best you can do.
Bloody brilliant. Made a profit. Probably going to get some new clothes for this. Hell yeah. Now, I'm under the assumption, since this game is a completionist kind of game, that there's going to be a different fighting place for each of the different towns to get them. Obviously, I've skipped here to the next bit, which is, you know, selling a statue for fighting prowess. Personally, I would keep the jade statue because they're worth a fortune. You sell one of those and just buy yourself a fighting master. But, you know, this guy's a bit weird like this. It's good to learn all the... I think rather than going down one specific chain, I should go zigzag the chains, you know. Then that way you get all the basics first, which will always be useful. I mean, that's gonna, you know, being able to grapple an enemy and bring them to the ground and punch them in the face, it's got to be quite useful. I'm wondering, do I have to do the grapple and bring to the ground and punch them on these guys, or can I just ignore that and just beat them all up? You can probably ignore it and just beat them all up. I mean, if you don't want to waste time practicing the same skill over and over again on 4 different enemies, just beat them up. But as you can see there, if you do the grapple and bring them down, it does knock over other people who are in the vicinity, if they're directly behind, that is. I mean, that other guy had a moment there to dodge it. Oh, this is not a game that... Oh, so good, so good. Having an orgasm over how amazing my fighting styles are. I mean, who wouldn't? What the hell happened to my clothes? I guess this is a party evening. I'm wearing the mask thing. For some reason in Japan and China, you see them wear the mask. For a while I didn't understand why they did that, but then I found out, you know, if you get a flu, you know, like sneezing, coughing, something like that, something that you can spread airborne. What the Japanese workers do, because they're considerate, is they put and the Chinese, and the Hong Kongese, Asia in general, they put those masks on because their belief is if you're going to work, you don't want to spread the disease, so put a mask on, and then that way you're not like coughing or sneezing on someone, kind of thing.
Sales are way down. My shirts are just too boring. Hey, could you help me get some new design? I want to do a landscape series, really capture what's cool about the city.
I have a feeling I'm going to get robbed.
Give me a couple of classic shots. Email them over when you have them.
Got it.
Huh. Guess not. Anyway, they wear like the mask because they don't want to spread the illness they may have. And sometimes when there's epidemics, that be the right word. When there's epidemics, crap, I wanted to take that taxi. I have to drive it. But anyway, when there's epidemics in China, Japan, Asia, whatever, they also wear the mask so that they don't breathe in infected air. It's basically just it's just something that they've put in their culture, a paint mask, so that they don't have to spread their illnesses when they have them and can continue to work. Because it's probably something like it says, if you turn up to work without the mask, they probably send you home. And considering how expensive it is, most things in general in Asia, you can't afford to lose your job. Well, I think that was a great parking job. Not quite sure what that woman wanted from me. I wasn't particularly listening, but rarely do things turn out good for me when I go to the temple. When I say rarely, I mean I pretty much get everything every time, but I have to beat up monks. Doesn't look like an average. Hello, shrine, health shrine. So it's good to have one of these. There's an achievement I found near the end. You get all the health shrines and you get like a spiritual whatever. They're actually not that difficult to find. The girlfriends in this game, they reveal where hidden stuff is, apart from the goddamn lockbox. Found every single lockbox, apart from one in Central, one which isn't on the map. I was counting them as well. I was counting all the lockboxes in Central. 29 out of 30 lockboxes exist on the map in Central. Where the hell is the hidden one? Anyway, we're in the temple, where, if you didn't know, around the back of this dojo-y thing, there's a lockbox. Again, I'm checking, are there any ambushes? This seems a bit ominous. There's a jade statue in there, by the way. Really, nothing? No dangers?
This will look good.
Anyway, jade statue there, we can grab that. Not quite sure why I was sent here. Haven't found anything really. Oh, I see. She just wanted a postcard. She's probably selling postcards, and if she'd asked for permission, the temple would have said you have to donate some money to our temple charity. And being a shop license owner, they don't believe in charity unless it's the charity of oneself, also known as the local charity. I mean, I've encountered so many people where if you ask them, could I borrow some money? They say, oh no, I can't give you no money. And you say, could you sponsor me for a charity? And then you go, oh no, I've a charity of my own I'm sponsoring. Oh, what's that then? It's called the charity of me. You're like, you arse kind of thing. Charity of me, really? So I was trying to help people. That's like I'm trying to help this person now. I don't really care about favour. It just comes with the package, really. I don't see how helping a woman steal a picture of a temple, which I had to break into at the middle of the night after killing 2 pedestrians in my car and not being arrested. So she's accessory to murder, because I wouldn't have done that if she had not sent me to the temple. What exactly does she... I had no idea where I was going with that. I was trying to work out where I was driving, and I just lost myself to the moment. Thought I'd do something that sounds like a Indian war cry. Try to remember, they have some kind of rugby thing in India. One of my friends was telling me about. I can't remember its name. I'll have to do it sometime. I'll go to like a rugby game, be involved, be on the front lines, and then just do some weird Indian dance thing. Why am I going? Oh, she wanted a picture of the sea view or some crap. Okay, that was quick. Did he have to sleep there? I'm just wondering if he just kind of was like, you know, was sitting there and he prayed to his Buddha and went, I need the thing. Ah, bunch of mugs. Right, let's take down these. There's only 3 of them, that's nothing in it. We just took down an entire fight dojo. And then fought in the dojo. This guy's got nothing on. Oh, we're getting pretty low on health. I don't want to die. It's a long ass drive down here. So I just beat all these guys up instead. This reminds me of Assassin's Creed. If you want to know why, it's because it is possible to almost always win in anything by abusing our old friend, the deflect button or whatever. You abuse that and you can probably win most fights. Oh no, only 3 of them, and that's just not fair. That's uncalled for, unorthodox. Yeah. Well, at least it didn't send me to the hospital. I can now restart the mission. Oh, no, I can drive to the... Yeah, I probably will not do a part 2 of that. But we will see what happens, won't we? Yeah.